This conference will now be recorded.
Hey Kathy, how are you? Hey Kathy, how are you? Kathy, are you there? Kathy, can you hear me? Kathy, can you hear me? Hello? Sorry, I'm not able to hear you. So can you check your audio or you want to rejoin?
Hi Rajiv, now can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Uh, I was reading your lecture from yesterday. I have three questions from the Zira.
Yeah, please,
Mm,
please go ahead.
uh, you can you
Yeah.
open the Zira?
Oh, you want me to share Jira? Sure.
1 second, let me put that link.
What was the project name?
Amazon data.
Let me start sharing my screen. Yeah, I hope you can see my screen.
Now I can see. So
Oh.
in the roadmap, how you take that purple line?
So just point here, like for example, point here, you'll get it.
So you have
Point
seen that
it.
line. If I do it from my side, it's not showing me. Let me try to what the roadmap.
Yeah. You want to share your screen?
Yes, please.
Let me make you a presenter. Yeah, you have the presenter right now.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Mhm. 1 second.
Sure.
Mm. I am not able to share. It doesn't give me that right.
How is it?
Yeah,
I made you a
it's
presenter,
canceling
right?
out.
Try again.
Mm. 1 second. The window should be pop up, right?
Yeah.
Entire screen window. Oh, yes, now. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can.
So if I go to roadmap and if I click somewhere here,
Nothing is happening.
mm, so
You
so
see
you
that?
have,
Okay. Okay, go to months
so
mode
if
on
I
the right.
want to,
No, go to months mode first. At the right bottom corner, you see today. Yeah,
yeah,
it's that month. Yeah.
month.
Now select, close that left side window. Get more out of Jira. Small pop-up that you have. Huh. Now do it for development. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just drag it. That's all. Make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah. So if you do the thing, then it will pop up itself, right? Months, select the months.
Months. Yeah. Weeks also, but then to read in terms of weeks would be tough. That's all. Nothing more.
Okay. Okay. And one more question I had in release.
Uh-huh.
When you said there are two issues, right? When you linked up here, one is to do and one is to. I was trying to do myself, but how to do that? I forgot about it. Like backlog, you go to
Backlog.
backlog
Yes, backlog.
and create issue.
Create.
Mm,
Take the issue. That's all. What do you want to do exactly?
I'm trying to create an release when I see the issues when I create by myself. That's what I'm looking for.
The objective is to create releases, is it?
Yes, but I won't
Okay.
like just okay. Yesterday you did it like you said that version 2 has two issues and still we are releasing, right? So I was trying
Yeah.
to do that. Open the issue right
Mm,
here.
okay. Okay. Fine. So, first of all, create issues. Yeah, you can create issues.
Yep.
And, by the way, that is
That,
task. Convert it to
okay.
story. Story.
So how do I convert it into story? Like,
Just click on that blue mark, blue check mark. Click there. Select story. No, no. Click on that box. Not working.
no, it is
Click,
not
click,
doing anything.
click. Okay.
No.
Now create issue. Create issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, story. Okay. Then you can do it. Hey, Grace.
Okay.
Hey Rajiv,
And
how are
then
you?
Hey, I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you?
oops, sorry.
Hit enter on the
So
keyboard.
yeah, I did. Now you go here, right? And then link with something.
No, first of all, it is to do, right? Fix version. Scroll down.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fix version. Yeah. Select version 2 or release 1,
Yeah, I
whatever
did.
you have created. Whatever you
Version 2
create.
I see.
Okay, fine. Now you can go there and check. This would be there,
Okay. Yep.
right?
Hmm. And if I finish it, then it should be done here, right? Then it will come that
Yes.
issues are done and then
Correct, correct. Yeah.
hmm. Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, fine. These are two things, right?
Yep.
Grace, you have any questions? Grace, are you there?
Grace is mute.
Oh, yes,
Muted.
I'm here.
Yeah, any questions you have?
No, I just came in and I saw her on, so I'm trying to
Okay.
catch up on what she was doing.
No, Kathy actually had few questions. I was clarifying those.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, okay, fine. So now, everything clear on Jira, right? Anything else you want to know on Jira?
No. Okay.
No.
Like
Okay.
we are good. Whatever you taught, I practiced and it worked.
Okay, okay. I'll also share few quick documents maybe tomorrow for reference. I'll place this
Hmm.
in the Google folder. You can refer it. Okay,
Hmm.
that might help.
I
Now,
started watching that PM book videos. Those are great.
oh, okay, okay, good, good. Yeah, that would be helpful. Yes. Yeah, Grace, I would suggest you also to watch the videos that are shared.
Okay. I'll definitely do that.
Mm, okay, sure. Okay, now where did we stop previously?
We didn't go to the slide after the velocity chart. I think execution. Go one more slide up.
Uh-huh. I think we stopped here. Manage people.
Yeah, so this part, monitoring and control.
We need to start with monitoring and control. So, as we see, this monitoring and control happens in parallel with the execution, because you as a project manager, you will be monitoring how things are going and making sure things are under control. Things are under control, right? So, what is this all about? So, this consists of three three key activities. One is mainly three to four, like defining the metrics and targets. Then you will define the metrics and targets. Then you will collect actuals, and then you identify any area in which changes are required and initiate changes in case if there is needed, any changes that are needed. Okay, so this is how it would be. Now we will try to understand each of this in detail. Okay, so but these are the points. First, define. What do you mean by define metrics and targets? This means you are defining what are the target achievements that we need to do, right? So we have it here as part of it. Yeah, we have it here. We'll come here. So now the point here is, yeah, here in project management, monitoring and control phase is basically about analyzing the actual, analyze the actuals with the target, and understanding early on through numbers. Through numbers, if something is not working, and try to understand fast enough if something is not working or well enough. In other words, measuring project performance against the project plan. You have project plan, you are measuring against the performance that's there. As simple as that. For that, you will follow few steps. Okay, we'll understand more here. So we'll understand on metrics and KPIs. So you as a project manager, you will be defining metrics and key performance indicators, that is KPIs, to measure the project performance. So optimally, 3 to 5 KPIs should be selected for each project. Okay, 3 to 5 KPIs should be selected for each project. So those metrics and KPIs has to be defined, and then try to define the target. Like the project performance baseline is used as a benchmark, and then the actuals. Like what I'm trying to say is, assume your target is to score 95 out of 100 in an exam. That's your target, and but you scored 70. That is the actual. Now you are trying to do see where how it is, like collection and reporting of actuals, and you have to take responsibility, and PM will predominantly perform the tasks, but also other team members participate. When it comes to frequency, data collection has to happen regularly, daily or weekly or monthly, and not only around the end of the project. Okay. Now with these two, target and actuals, we'll find the variance. Now let's try to little deep dive into this. Okay. So so for each of the criteria identified, specify the targets to be met. This has to come from this particular process of reviewing the standards with the various stakeholders. You will review with various stakeholders. Now, and let's see a few examples of these standards in different fields. Like for example, when it comes to construction, most of the quality standards are set by the regulation, right? So here the standards to be met are many and require engineering expertise to be property managers. Example of a regulation topic like structural stability, fire safety, air ventilation, drainage, electrical safety, all these things. Meeting the quality standards is crucial to the project success, as the building may not get the needed approvals or authorization documents if not met. Correct? That's on the construction example. If you take a production example, like take a popular popular standard metric is around the defect rate. Now, if the production volumes are, assume 1 million units per month, assume you are producing 1 million units per month, the company decides to have a target of less than 50 defected units per month. Out of that 1 million, you should not have more than 50 defected units per month. So the target would translate into maybe 0.005%. Correct? So tolerance, that's the tolerance value. 0.005% is a tolerance value. As it would cost too much time and money to test all the 1 million units. You cannot do that. You cannot test all the 1 million units, right? So some samples are selected, let's say around 1000 units, and out of those 1000 or 10,000 units, out of those you need to make sure there is less than 50 units which are defective, right? That's on the production. If you take a customer service example, let's say the company has outsourced the call center to a vendor. It will be critical to keep the customers happy also after the shift of service, right? Here quality standards can be set for vendor, like calls lost, meaning call drops. Out of 100 calls we receive, how many calls have dropped? It should be less than 5. Okay. Cases resolved, out of 100 cases received, at least 98% of the cases should be resolved, right? And collect survey from the customers on the satisfaction after each call. On a scale of 1 to 5, target is maybe it should always be above 4, something like that. Those metrics would be defined. Okay. So now this variance is the difference between the target and actual. So the difference between target and actual is called as variance. Okay. So we'll try to understand further with few more formulas. But any questions at this point? Yeah, am I audible? Any questions?
No questions.
Okay.
No questions.
Great. Okay.
Yep.
Now let's try to understand the the formula structure. One is earned value analysis. Now, what is earned value analysis? See, it's a tool to measure project performance against three project baselines. Earned value management has three basic elements. Okay, three basic elements. That is planned value, earned value, and the actual cost. Planned value, earned value, and the actual cost. Okay. Now, what is planned value? Planned value is approved value of work to be completed as per schedule. Approved value of work to be completed as per schedule. Earned value is value of work actually completed till date. And actual cost is the actual cost. It's like it's amount that has been spent so far. Okay, it is the amount that has been spent so far. Okay, now what we'll do is let me open an Excel. Okay, where is it? Is that anything you see as calculations? Yeah, yeah. So now, yeah. So now assume what we were discussing is earned value analysis. I told the earned value analysis is this, right? Let's take an example. Assume you have a project to be completed in 12 months. You have a project to be completed in 12 months. The budget of the project is 100,000 US dollars. 100,000 US dollars. Now 6 months have passed. 6 months have passed, and the schedule says that 50% of the work should be completed. So let me go to this. What I'm saying is the budget is 100,000. Okay, for a duration of 12 months, which means ideally by the end of 6 months you should have spent 50,000. You should have spent 50,000, right? Now 6 months have passed. 6 months have passed. The schedule says that 50% of the work should be completed. 50% of it should be completed, but you see 60,000 USD has been spent already. You see 60,000 USD has been spent already instead of 50,000. However, when you see the amount of work completed, you see only 40% of the work is completed. You see only 40% of the work is completed. Right? Now let's try to convert these into values. So what is planned value here? Planned value is nothing but 0.5 into this one, budget. 50% into budget is 50,000 USD. Ideally, you should have spent 50,000 USD. Correct? This is planned value. This is 0.5 into 100,000. Planned value is planned percentage complete into budget. Planned percentage complete into budget. It is approved value of work to be completed as per schedule. Earned value, meaning what is the completed work? What is the completed work? You see 0.4, that is 40% is completed, which means 40% into what is the budget overall? earned value formula is actual percentage complete into budget. This is the overall budget, correct? That sums to 40,000 USD. This is the planned value. You should have been here. You should have been here. This is the amount of work that's done. The actual cost is this much, 60,000 USD. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear or confusing?
It's
It's still
confusing a little bit.
confused. But
Okay, it's confusing. Okay, fine, fine. We'll try to understand more. Definitely. So now first let's try to understand this. Where is that? Yeah. First of all, do you understand what is earned value analysis?
yes,
Earned value analysis is a tool to measure
actually
project,
completed work, right?
project performance against three baselines. That is planned value, earned value, and actual cost. Okay. Earned value management has three basic elements. Planned value. That is, hey, what is the approved value of work to be completed as per schedule? Meaning, when I come to this, I say, look, at the end of, when you say 50% of the work is complete, when you say 50% of the work is complete, out of the budget that's there of $100,000, you should have ideally spent $50,000. Correct? When you say 50% of the work is done, complete, meaning in the 6 months. For 6 months, the example that we took is, okay, let me reiterate the examples. Okay, you have a project to be completed in 12 months. This is the duration of the project. The budget is 100,000 USD. The budget is 100,000 USD. Now 6 months have passed. 6 months have passed. Okay, 6 months have passed. The schedule says that 50% of the work should be complete. As per schedule, 50% of the work should be completed, right? Which means ideally you should have spent 50,000 USD, 50%. However, you have spent 60,000 USD already. In the 6 months, you've already spent 60,000 USD instead of 50,000 USD, which sums up to 60%. But when it comes to the amount of work completed, it's only 40%. Until this one clear, you need to understand this first. You're getting the example? You have a 12
Yes,
month
we're getting the
project.
example.
Ah,
Yes. So it's kind of like you're over your budget and also
yes.
under your timeline.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes, that's right. Now, let's try to understand planned value and earned value. Now, what does planned value say? So, let me open that again. What does planned value say? Planned value says approved value of work to be completed as per schedule. That is planned percentage complete into budget. Planned value is planned percentage complete into budget. That is, what is a planned percentage complete? 50%, right? Ideally, in 6 months, you should have completed 50%. Correct?
Hmm.
Ideally, you should have completed 50% in 6 months. So 50% is written as 0.5.
Hmm.
Okay, and into overall budget. What is the overall budget? Or complete overall budget is
100,000.
100,000, right? So, which means in 6 months, ideally your planned value should have been this 50,000 USD.
Hmm.
Overall budget into the percentage of work complete. This is planned, but earned value. Earned value is we have completed only 40%. out of the budget, that is 100,000 USD, which means 40,000, meaning you have just earned 40,000 USD instead of 50,000 USD.
So,
You have earned, your work is complete worth 40,000 USD instead of 50,000 USD,
hmm.
but you have spent 60,000 USD.
Okay. So the 20,000 is a gap.
Correct, exactly. 20,000 is the gap. Make sense now?
Yes.
Grace, is it clear?
Yes, somewhat. So, okay, my question is,
Ah,
did we cover what happens if you're, you've used more money in less the time and still not have completed all the tasks?
we'll come to that. We'll come to that.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Otherwise, it's
First,
clear.
let's try to understand how to figure that out.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So, but this is clear?
Yes.
Yes, it's very clear now.
Okay. Fine. Sure. So that's on the earned value analysis. Now let's go to variance analysis. Variance analysis is, this gives you information about project's progress or health. How are we progressing? With variance, you find the difference between two values: schedule variance, cost variance. And schedule variance is nothing but earned value minus planned value. Cost variance is nothing but earned value minus actual cost. How do you interpret this? If you get a positive value in any of this, that means we are progressing good. We are ahead of schedule or we are under budget. If it is negative, that means we are behind schedule and or we are over budget, overspent. That's how we interpret schedule variance and cost variance. But that is timeline wise, budget wise. We are trying to figure out the variance. Okay. Shall we see the example? The same example. Is it clear on the theory part?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to the Excel. Yeah. Now coming to the Excel itself. Now schedule variance is earned value minus planned
Value
value.
minus planned value.
Yeah. So what is earned value? 40,000.
40,000.
So I'm putting it here. 40,000. Okay. Minus,
Hmm.
what is the planned value? 50,000. Which
50.
means schedule wise we are behind by $10,000.
Hmm.
Schedule wise we are behind by $10,000, which means we are not doing good. Which means we are not
Hmm.
doing good. Minus, right?
Yes.
And cost wise we are, you know,
20,000.
we are overspent by $20,000. Earned value 40,000 is what we have earned so far, but we have spent 60,000, which is cost variance is 20,000
20,000.
USD. We have overspent by 20,000 USD.
Hmm.
You can say, right?
Yes.
Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Kathy? Sorry,
Yes.
Grace?
Yes, makes sense.
Okay, fine. So that's on the you know schedule variance. Okay. Now,
So in PMP exam, they ask that what is cost variance, what is schedule variance, and all that kind of question, or they don't ask. They'll give an
they,
example and try to figure it out.
yes, they will give an example. It won't be a direct question like what is what. but it
Okay.
would be mostly okay, this much I've spent, this much is the this is the time elapsed. Now you
So we
tell
should
me
know this basic formula to calculate
formulas. Yeah,
that.
yes, you tell me if we are behind schedule or ahead of schedule. How is it?
Okay.
Such kind of things. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Next is performance index analysis. See, this performance
Can
index
we
is,
stop here? We just need to go
yeah,
through those
okay,
two because
okay, sure, definitely, if we can stop. Yeah,
it
even
will
I
be
was
too
thinking,
much
but
if we,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I understand. Sure. Even I was thinking the same. Yeah.
Because today is like, a little bit of confusions.
I understand. Sure. Just revise, and we can
Yes, I
discuss
am
the
gonna
continue
revise it.
discussion. Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Grace
Thank
and Kathy, we'll catch up tomorrow then. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.